Hello guys, welcome back. Hope you're all having a great day. Today we're going to discuss the BTC and Ethereum price actions as usual. I really hope that you enjoy and learn from this video. As usual, I will provide a key educational content with a clear level, which will help to take your own trades. Bear in your mind, we've got a slight change for the Bitcoin support lines. And as usual, I would like to remind you, before we start, hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now without wasting a time, let's recap. So the last video was made on the 5th of April, and I said lower time frames were underwater, and this resistance that we've been following for more than 2 weeks now, since we got new all-time high, we got rejection number of times. Since then, that became very important and crucial resistance level, at the same time which matched with our Fibonacci level. So as I said, lower time frames are underwater, highly likely that we're going to see the $57,000. However, I gave two scenarios. If we're going to come to this time to 57,000, I mentioned that I don't think the price action will hold that we hold on the 4th and 5th of April. So as you can see, today we came as expected $56,000. And secondary scenario, I said if we cannot hold this level, we might see 55,200. So as you can see, bodies are closed right inside this support box. We'll be doing multiple time frame analysis, and we will discuss where the price will head from here on. Weekly time frame. Under weekly time frame, which I mentioned, in the last 5 weeks we're having a rejection right from the resistance box of around $60,000, and as expected we saw a minor dump in the market today. So when we look into RSI again kept printing as expected a higher lows, and at the moment is in danger zone again. The second time we're trying to test the level 70. So this is not a good sign. It's going to be ideal if we look into a daily time frame. Under the daily time frame, we've been following this higher high structure, and on the RSI you can see it a lower highs. And at the moment RSI is on the level 50, which is dangerous level for RSI, and we will see how we're going to play out. As you can see, I mentioned 5 days we got rejection, we saw a minor dump in the market, and I said as long as we're going to be staying below the resistance line of 60,300, 58,100, then we will see a dump in the market. As expected, we saw a minor dump in the market today. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. And the 4-hour time frame, we've been following this parallel channel. As you can see, it played out perfectly in the past. Resistance supported, 3 times supported, and then recently all the wicks closed above the lower line of this parallel channel. However, today with the dump we managed to break it, and we went all the way towards the support box of $55,000, and we don't need this parallel channel anymore. 4 hours still bullish. However, it may go into the consolidation zone in the coming days if we're going to stay below 58,400 level. 2-hour time frame. As you can see, once we got rejection, number of times rejection from the resistance line, 2-hour time frame went into the consolidation zone, came back to the lower line of this support, and then tried to manage to break it up. It didn't happen, and in the last 8 hours or so we are on the consolidation zone. 1-hour time frame. When we look into a 1-hour time frame, as soon as we went below this level at 58,400, we are under the bearish control. So for 1-hour time frame to be bullish, we have to manage to break and stay above this 58,400 level, and then we will go towards our resistance zone, 60,300 and 58,000 level. The same scenario applies for 2-hour time frame. For us to get out of the consolidation zone, we have to stay above 58,400 level. This is the bullish scenario, so this level is going to be very important for us, 58,400. If we're going to see a rejection under half an hour, 1 hour, 2-hour time frame, then this time we will be visiting around 55,200 level. So at the moment it is too early for me to talk about 53,500 and 52,400 level. If you remember, we had this Fibonacci level that we took it from the previous swing low all the way up to new all-time high, and as you can see, it played out perfectly. Golden zone of the Fibonacci 618 played out perfectly, and we're rejecting right from the 618 level. So as I said, even though the levels are changed, so now this level of the Fibonacci 786, it matched with our upper line of this support line. If we're going to stay below, then as I said, highly likely at this time we will be testing around 55,200. If you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense mentorship is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master. The system will cover scalping, which is day trading, swing trading, as well as the long-term trading systems. If you're following this ascending triangle, you need to be careful with our horizontal support resistance lines alongside with our Fibonacci levels. As you can see, that's again this level coming up. No matter what pattern you're following, we've got support and resistance levels irrespective number of times in the past few weeks. So if you're going to lose this level, then as I said, highly likely we might see 55,200. However, if we manage to break 58,400, then the first level that we need to watch is going to be around 58,100, and then the next one is going to be 60,300 levels. At the same time, you might be following not ascending but this symmetric triangle. So no matter what patterns you're following, you will be facing this horizontal support and resistance lines, which you saw already that matched with our Fibonacci levels in the past few weeks that you can see respected perfectly. However, these lines are changed. As you remember in the past, the beginning of this week, how these levels respected perfectly. The price respected this support level of 56,000 and 55,200 played out perfectly. In the first place, for me always, I would try to follow the horizontal support and resistance lines, and I would like to play level by level. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum under daily time frame. Once we saw a recent dump, then we had a V-shaped recovery, then we saw another dump which gave us a higher lows. At the same time, for the pattern traders, this might be a double bottom. It is playing out up to date perfectly as you can see it. I added a new Fibonacci level and we are holding the level perfectly for now. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. When we look into our support resistance lines, at the moment there is not much change. 4-hour time frame is still bullish and healthy. 2-hour time frame, as long as we're going to stay below $2020, then I would consider that the 2-hour time frame will be under the consolidation zone. 1-hour time frame. For 1-hour time frame, this level again it's crucial, $2020. Once we lost it, break it, and 1-hour time frame under the bear's control now. In the coming hours, I'm expecting that we're going to test the lower line of this support line, which is acting at the moment as a resistance, 20,020, 20,050, and then highly likely we might see a rejection. As long as we're going to stay 2,100 level, it is not the safe zone for the Ethereum under lower time frame. Crossing the 2,100, then our first target, as you remember, still the same, not changed, 2,200, then the next one is 2,500 levels. If we see under lower time frame the rejection from 2050, 2020, then highly likely we will go and visiting the upper line of this support level 2, which is 1900, and maybe, depends how far we're going to dump with the BTC, maybe we're going to see $1,840. However, it is too early to talk about 1720 and 1670 levels. I had a new Fibonacci level, which I took it from the recent low and all the way to the recent all-time high, and as you can see it, we're nearly got rejected from our golden zone of the 618 with a $15 difference. The lowest one for this candle was 1930, however the 618 located at around $1915. So the bullish scenario on the lower time frame, managing to break and stay above 2,100, then we are good to go towards the upside. If we're going to see a rejection again, that you can see it, there is a horizontal resistance. The lower line of this support line, as you can see it, it's acting as a resistance at the moment, and also that matched with our another important level of the Fibonacci 786. Rejection from this level, it's going to send us all the way towards 1900 and 1840. Stay safe and play level by level. We came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.